Hey you guys, it's Susan Morad right back here on Clever News, and just days after FKA Twigs filed a lawsuit against Shia LaBeouf over alleged abuse during their relationship, Sia has now come forward with her own accusations against him. Just on the heels of singer FKA Twigs suing actor Shia LaBeouf for a number of heavy accusations including sexual battery, assault and emotional distress, Sia has now come forward with her own shocking accusations, also claiming relentless abuse during their relationship. But before we get into the story, I just wanted to issue a trigger warning as we'll be discussing a number of very heavy topics including physical and sexual abuse, so please only continue watching if you feel comfortable doing so. The New York Times published an article last week about FKA Twigs' tumultuous relationship with Shia LaBeouf. Many were devastated to hear that FKA Twigs has been suffering months, if not years, of emotional distress and abuse at the hands of now ex-boyfriend Shia. The New York Times reported FKA, whose real name is Talia Barnett, filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court last week. She detailed instances of abuse, assault, and sexual battery, this being Shia giving her an STD knowingly. This happened during her relationship with him. In the lawsuit, FKA recalls the beginning of their relationship, which she claims began in 2018 after she was cast in Honey Boy, a mostly autobiographical film he wrote. The early days of their relationship were marked by his quote, over-the-top displays of affection, which she claimed helped her earn trust in him. But just after Valentine's Day in 2019, she recalled being in a speeding car towards Los Angeles with Shia driving recklessly at the wheel and threatening to crash unless she professed her love for him. The two were returning from the desert where FKA revealed in the lawsuit that Shia had been raging at her throughout the trip, and at one point even woke her up in the middle of the night choking her. She went on to state that he eventually pulled over at a gas station, to which she took her bags from the trunk, and Shia began following her, assaulting her and throwing her against the car while screaming in her face. This instance was one of many that had occurred throughout their relationship, as FKA explained that her aim in finally coming forward was to explain that even a critically acclaimed artist with money, a home and a strong network of supporters could be caught in such a cycle. She said, quote, I'd like to be able to raise awareness on the tactics that abusers use to control you and take away your agency. FKA also stated that in fear she would harm his career or not be taken seriously, she was deeply concerned about coming forward or going to the police until now. Shia, who has a long history of erratic behavior, was presented with a detailed account of the claims from FKA, as well as similar claims from former stylist Carolyn Foe, to which he said in an email to the New York Times, quote, I'm not in any position to tell anyone how my behavior made them feel. I have no excuses for my alcoholism or aggression, only rationalizations. I have been abusive to myself and everyone around me for years. I have a history of hurting the people closest to me. I'm ashamed of that history and I'm sorry to those I hurt. There is nothing else I can really say. In a follow-up email, Shia claimed that many of these allegations are not true, but admitted that he owed these women the opportunity to air their statements publicly and accept accountability for those things I have done. He also explained that he's currently a sober member of a 12-step program, and although he isn't yet cured of his PTSD and alcoholism, Shia noted his own commitment to doing what I need to do to recover. And just days after FKA's lawsuit went public, Sia opened up to her fans about her own experience with Shia, also claiming that she endured relentless abuse and was even conned into dating him. In a tweet responding to the New York Times article, Sia wrote, I too have been hurt emotionally by Shia, a pathological liar who conned me into an adulterous relationship claiming to be single. I believe he's very sick and have compassion for him and his victims. Just know if you love yourself, stay safe, stay away. She then shared a second tweet praising FKA, saying, quote, also, I love you, FKA Twigs. This is very courageous and I'm very proud of you. FKA has since responded back to Sia, writing, I'm sorry, Sia. This reinforces why I had to publicly share my experience. We need to support each other. Although details surrounding Shia and Sia's relationship remain unclear, the two did collaborate on the music video for her 2015 hit Elastic Heart, which could potentially be a catalyst for the start of their romantic relationship. Our deepest condolences go out to all victims of abuse. These are very serious allegations against Shia and should not be taken lightly. And should more information become available over the coming weeks, we'll do our best to keep you guys updated. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.